All right, guys, 4 huge announcements today. I'm going to break them down for you quickly and easily, and then we can get to the meat of this video because we got some stuff to work on. All right, announcement number 1. My lawsuit with SXSBlog is done and over with. We came to an amicable agreement, and there are some statements that I can read to you in a little bit after we talk about some of these other announcements. All right, announcement number 2. Our foot is back on the gas at R3, and we're doing some stuff that you guys have been asking for a long time. Vendors have been hitting me up, begging me, please sell parts, please sell parts. We want you to advertise our parts and make money. Okay, so that's what we're doing. RaceForBuildRepeat.com has turned into not only a merch website where you guys can order merch, but it's also turned into a parts website. So currently we have parts on there from Evolution Power Sports, which is my favorite performance company for side-by-sides. We have stuff from ITP, Wheels and Tires, and then we have stuff from Ibex Clutching, which is my favorite clutching, and of course, my favorite turbo kit. Look at this sucker right here. That's their economy kit. $59.99, baby. Put it on your Pro R and rip. This thing's been badass. It's been awesome. But on to announcement number 3. All right, announcement number 3. I'm running all over my damn driveway here. I got to get in front of my X3 for this one. Announcement number 3. We're going to Pastrana Land. Okay? That is insane. And the reason that I'm in front of my X3 for that is because I got to take a Can-Am there. Travis is Can-Am sponsored. Can't be showing up with no damn Pro R. Sorry, Ibex. Sorry, Polaris. I'm bringing the old rusty trusty X3. Now, if you guys remember, okay, before when I was racing at Dirt Fest, the race that we hosted with Tyson and Luke, the brakes went out on the car, and Mason absolutely smoked me. Currently, the brakes are still out. Check this out. They just go right to the floor. I don't know what that is. That ain't good. So I bought new brake pads. We have to go pick up an off-road jack, get these wheels and tires off this thing, and really figure out, did a pad just fail? Is a master cylinder failed? I don't know. It ain't good. But I got a couple days to get this thing ready, and then we are off to Pastrana Land. All right, guys, and announcement number 4 is the actual settlement statement. So if you guys haven't seen theirs yet, I'm going to read theirs, and I'm going to read mine. And the details of the settlement are confidential, so I can't talk about that at all. But let's get to these statements real quick. All right, I'm going to read their statement first. It goes, SXSBlog LLC, its members, Doug Butterfield and Nicholas Seuss, have reached a mutual agreement resolving all disputes with Danielle and Nicholas Leonard. Any prior statements or allegations of wrongdoing are hereby retracted by all parties. All legal matters have been fully resolved and there are no ongoing disputes. SXSBlog wishes Nicholas Leonard continued success with Race, Rebuild, Repeat, and both parties look forward to moving ahead positively. And here is my statement. Danielle and I have reached a mutual agreement with SXSBlog LLC and its members, Doug Butterfield and Nicholas Seuss, resolving all past disputes. As part of this resolution, all prior statements or allegations of wrongdoing against us have been retracted by all parties. I have also granted SXSBlog full copyright ownership of my previous work created for the brand as part of moving forward on positive terms. All legal matters are now fully resolved and there are no ongoing disputes between us. I appreciate SXSBlog's well wishes for my continued success with Race, Rebuild, Repeat, and I look forward to moving ahead positively. So, that's the plan, boys. Obviously, the settlement, like I said, is confidential, so I can't talk about that at all. But what I can say is me and Frank's foot is on the gas 100%. And with this trip to Pastrana Land, that's going to be absolutely nuts. These riding trips we've been going on have been killing it. You guys have been really enjoying that. And that's something that we haven't done as frequently before. You know, we've done maybe 1 or 2 trips per year going down to those areas and beating the heck out of our stuff, but you guys seem to really enjoy that. And we enjoy the riding too. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to be doing a whole lot more of that. And Frank has gone completely nuts with the Maggie. We've teamed up with Comp Cams and Edelbrock, and we got a boatload of parts coming here for the Maggie. I don't exactly know the timing on that stuff, but I mean, we're talking, in my opinion, way too much stuff, but he's sending it on that, and that's going to be awesome. So that's my 4th announcement. That's it. Like I said earlier, go check out the new parts store. We have all the stuff that we run on our cars on that store. If you want the best in performance, we got Evolution Power Sports. If you want the best in clutching, we got Ibex Clutching. If you want the best tires, we got ITP tires. We swear by those. They're made in America and they are awesome. And then also, like I said, we got some merch listed as well. These are just some kind of ones that we printed for events, but those are all up. And if you buy this merch, you'll be entered to win a trip with us sometime this year. We have a huge trip coming up in October to Glamis that you guys could come along with. I'll give the details more on this idea in a later video, but just know that if you buy this merch, you are entered to win a trip. And then at the end of the year, we'll be doing a giveaway as well. We'll probably do double entries for anyone who's buying this stuff along with the new stuff coming later. So that's awesome. Yeah, wow. I got to get over to Harbor Freight and get myself a damn off-road jack so I can lift this car up, because I'm at my house. Most of my stuff is out at Frank's. That's an hour away from here. So, of course, for these announcements, I'd love to have my boy Frankie J on my side over here. Right now, I got, yeah, a pair of shoes. But he's not here because he is down in Mississippi visiting his kids. He took the Maverick R down there, and the new truck, which apparently has been running pretty good. He went to Hawk Pride. He went off-roading with his son Diesel. He went golfing with his daughter Brindley, and he's been having the time of his life down there with those kids. So anytime he has the opportunity to do that stuff, it's, you know, whatever we're doing doesn't matter. Just get down there, Frank, and enjoy those kids and enjoy that while you can. I mean, these kids are only this age for one time, and I hear every parent say that. So what we're doing is not that important. What Frank's doing with his kids is most important. So, like I said, love to have him here. And because he's not here, I'm at my house, which means most of the tools and stuff that I've bought are at his shop, which means I got to splurge and get myself a damn off-road jack. We've been needing one of these off-road jacks for a long time anyway. So let's gear up, head over to Harbor Freight, and yeah, get ourselves an off-road jack. All right, guys, before I get to Harbor Freight and buy myself that jack that I need to lift this car up, I want to say a sincere thank you to all you guys for supporting R3 up to this point. We've had merch drops. We sold a boatload of merch. Every event we go to, you guys are repping the merch, saying hi, getting autographs, high fives, talking to me. I enjoy that stuff a ton. Frank enjoys that stuff a ton. And yeah, like I said before in the video, our foot's on the gas 100% now. And we are going to continue to make fun content for you guys. We're going to listen to what you guys want. We're going to take inspiration from what other awesome YouTubers are doing and see if we can make the best videos for you that we can do. So we got a lot of cool ideas coming up that you're going to see in September. And yeah, just again, huge thank you to you guys for your support up to this point. It's been a really fun journey. It's really tough starting off a new YouTube channel from scratch, especially, you know, in 2024, 2025. It seems like everyone's already done everything that you wanted to do, and they did it 14 times better with way better camera work and way better editing and all sorts of stuff. But I think it's just the genuine appreciation for the sport and the genuine love for what we're doing that keeps you guys tuned in. And if not, and if you just enjoy me and Frank and we're idiots or whatever, just as long as you keep watching, we're happy to keep making vids. So again, thank you to you guys so much. It's been a cool journey, but all right, now finally I'm going to freaking Harbor Freight. Let's go. All right, guys, we are off to Harbor Freight right now. You might notice I'm in the old Caprice wagon right now, my 88 Caprice wagon, box Chevy, baby. I know a while ago we talked about doing a wagon off event between this and the Maggie, and I absolutely still want to do that. The problem with that was that I just didn't have enough excess spending money to continue doing the trips that we were doing, plus also do a build on this thing that would have been substantial. So I, of course, want to do, you know, like a big single turbo or twins or a supercharger or something, a really cool LS, you know, 4L80, shit like that. So unfortunately, it's just not really in the cards when you're trying to do other stuff. But I think now with our foot back on the gas and a couple more revenue streams, it's probably time to get this thing under the knife and take it down to Snyder's. Also too, down at Dan's, is that Corvette that Garrett gave me. That's also been on the back burner during this time. But I know he's been working on it as well, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to come down to when I get there. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for these next few months here, especially coming into Sick Week with that Maggie getting all those mods. Oh boy, it's gonna be nuts. All right, guys, I'm excited. We got the jack finally. Look at this sucker, dude. The off-road 1.5 ton. I was gonna get the bigger one, the 3-ton, but it just didn't really seem to be that necessary for what we were doing, and it's $100 more. But anyway, look at this little Easter egg, dude. That's a freaking Terra hook on the jack box. How much did ITP have to pay for that? Probably nothing. That's just, you know, the world's greatest tire. So anyway, all right, now back to my house. Well, guys, I'm just on the way home. I had to go buy a spline lug adapter because I don't think I have one at my shop. But anyway, I forgot about something huge. So stupid. Our second Fall Fury is coming up at Silverback Off-Road Speedway. Should I call it Fall Fury 2.0? I don't know. But regardless, Fall Fury 2025, Silverback Off-Road Speedways. It is going to be October 11th, which is the Saturday, but on Friday, we have some pretty interesting things going on. We're working with Silver Sands Resort to try, now we're saying it right now, we're trying to get this done. We are trying to get a convoy to go either from Silver Sands to Silver Lake Sand Dunes and then back, or a convoy from the actual track to the dunes back to the hotel, so we can convoy all our machines together, go rip the dunes on Friday, and then go have a little pre-party at the hotel. Now, Silver Sands has been a huge supporter of all our events so far, and Tom is just putting a tremendous amount of work into that area and is also reinvesting a ton into that city. So whatever we can do to help him grow, that's awesome. And they're also going to have special room rates for the event. I don't know if they're announced yet, but stay tuned to their website, Silver Sands Resorts. They're a great spot. Me and Frank stay there all the time. They got a bunch of cool cabins. I was just in one of those a few weeks ago with Scott. They got a bunch of nice rooms. They have a private spot on the actual Silver Lake where you can overlook and watch the sunset and all that stuff. And it's just a great spot to stay. It's super nice. If you're not into camping or you don't have an RV, Silver Sands Resort is the place. So that Friday, we are trying to put together that convoy and then to have a little pre-party on Friday at the actual Silver Sands Resort spot. So you can come hang out with us, check out the area, and hopefully get a room. So again, October 11th, Saturday, Fall Fury. Gosh, I want to call it Fall Fury 2.0, but I don't want to step on Zach from Dirt Dudes. I know he does Crash-a-Palooza and he calls them, you know, the 1.0, 2.0, whatever. He just had 5.0. Congrats on that to him. It looked like an awesome event. I wish I would have been available. But Fall Fury 2025 is coming. I'll flash up something about it right here. I don't think I have the flyer done yet, but anyway, now finally done talking. I'm sorry I talked so long. Let's get to work on this X3 and get it ready for Pastrana Land. So if I don't got brakes, dude, I'm not even sure I can take it. I'm hoping I just find a broken brake pad or something, but I just do not know. All right, guys, got the old Badlands all set up. I know I'm pretty late to the game on these things, but it's actually a pretty cool jack. Again, this is the 1.5 ton version. Nothing crazy, but it'll lift our stuff up. And I'm gonna start on this back rear here. I'm hoping that maybe we lost one of the brake pads or it broke or something, and that's why I don't have any brake feel, because there is no fluid anywhere coming out and all the brake lines are tight. I kind of did a visual on all of them. They're all good. I just don't actually know what happened. So if it's a brake line, I'll have to overnight some and fix it, but I'm hoping it's just a pad. That would be super ideal. All right, the jack is jacking, the impact's impacting, wheels coming off. I mean, they look low, but well, it ain't this side. Dang it. Historically, I mean, these banjo bolts have come loose on me on a different car, but I don't know. Do I even switch the pads out while I'm here, or do I just continue to try to figure out what's wrong? I think I'm just going to put the wheel on and move on to the next side. I can do pads later. For right now, I really want to figure out if I got to order a caliper or a master cylinder or a brake line or something. All right, I'm going to look for that on the next one. All right, we are on the driver's side rear, taking it off for the first time. Please give me something. Oh, man. Well, just looking at it, you can see similar wear on the brake pad. It's not totally down to metal, but it's really close, especially on the inside. But still, nothing obvious on what's going on here. So I guess the back brakes are good. Maybe we'll go up to the front, see what we got, because these are both, I mean, functional. Obviously the pads aren't great, but they're present. So all right, on to the front. All right, we got the front jacked up. Please, let's find something. We're doing it live. Bill O'Reilly, come on. Oh, what do we got here? Little FedEx delivery. Dog's losing her mind. All right, I got to figure this out. Well, this is exciting. Forgot I even ordered this, so after all that climbing and some obvious belt slip, Got a new belt for my Pro R. Hell yeah. And then, deep in here, I should have something for the X3. Booyah, baby. That is a new clutch and intake cover. Because I had made this junk out of metal, because this one flew off on the highway, not this one in particular, but the one I had on it before. And even still, it's letting in a lot of stuff. So I gotta zip those out, throw this sucker on, and I'll be as good as new. Hopefully it doesn't fly off again. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking back here, realizing I don't have a fan. And hopefully this radiator's okay. That looks unhappy. I'll have to buy a new fan. All right, now back to this driver's side front. As you guys know, this does have LSK X travel on it, so instead of a traditional A-arm, each arm is its own thing. It's very interesting how this works, but no steering feedback, which is awesome. But unfortunately, this looks good. That looks good. Even got pad material on the inside on that one. Man, it's looking like this is fine. It's moving fine. Don't see any issues with the actual... Whoa! Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. I didn't see that when I was looking at it. Now, normally, if you wear through a brake line like that, you got a substantial amount of fluid coming out, but I'm not seeing any fluid nor any evidence of any fluid. It is cooked. And I would be willing to bet we're going to see the same issue on the other side. So I think what this is from, unfortunately, is just me not properly routing this brake line. So this was, you know, as you can tell by the serial number, 1001, the first LSK X travel kit that they had out for the X3, and I think they probably changed how you route the brake line, but man, maybe I should have went under that bolt or something, or I don't know what, but oof. I think that could be it right there. Let's take the other side apart and see if we got the same problem. Oh yeah, inside of the wheel you can see where it's been running. Just scraping away right there. Doesn't take much to wear through a brake line. They're not really meant for that type of abuse. Well guys, wheel is coming off on this side. I put this side up on a jack stand here because we're gonna have to work on it. Let's take a look. Pads all good. And yep, a little bit of wear. Not through the braided part though, like it is on the other side. So maybe this side wasn't the one that was leaking, but regardless, this particular hose is one piece, so it goes all the way up to the master cylinder. So I'm gonna have to replace both sides no matter what. But man, I'm gonna hit the brakes and leave the camera aimed up on that piece of hose right here, and we'll see if we can see anything weird going on. All right, hitting the brakes right now. Oh my gosh. Look at that, it's weeping brake fluid like crazy. Huh. Yep. Yeah, you guys saw that. That's kind of that, boys. Here's the problem. I didn't get a ton of advance knowledge on when our statement's timing was going to be released. Yeah, I just don't have enough time to actually fix this car in this video and then get it out before those statements are released officially. So anyway though, maybe a little bit of a short video. My apologies on that. It was really important for me to get that information to you guys about the settlement as soon as possible. Of course, that's been a big thing going on, and it's awesome that it's resolved. Super happy about that. And also wanted to inform you guys, of course, of not only just reaffirmation that our foot is staying on the damn gas, but also affirmation that you know, we're not giving up. At this point, me and Frank, R3, we're ripping. We got a ton of awesome stuff planned. We got a lot of big events coming up, like I already said. We got our Fall Fury event coming up October 11th. We have a trip out west to Glamis with some people that you know coming up in October. And we're just doing all sorts of fun stuff. So this Pastrana Land trip is going to be crazy. Huge shouts out to that entire team, especially Street Bike Tommy, for making that whole thing happen. We don't actually know who's going to be there or what's going to be going on that day. but we're bringing our Can-Ams and we're going to rip. We know that. And so the big 100-foot jump that Jim York crashed that Corvette on, or I shouldn't say crash, but he came up a little short on. I want to hit that jump. I'm sure Frank does too. And yeah, we're going to have a bunch of people from the team there, and just really excited for the opportunity, and just want to genuinely thank you guys again for being part of it throughout this journey. So like I said earlier, it's really difficult to build a YouTube channel at this time in the universe. It's difficult. There's a lot of things against you, because everyone's already done everything. And it's hard to come up with original content that's also entertaining. But yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking with us on this. I know if Frank was here with me right now, he would be saying the same thing. And you know what? Maybe I'll call him right now. I'm gonna add him to the video just so you guys can see him, and we'll outro this sucker together.
What is up?
Hey dude, how are you?
We're doing. I'm at my daughter's golf tournament right now.
Oh hell yeah! How's she doing?
Not bad. Not in last place, so that's a start.
Hey, that's good. So yeah, anyway, well, I'm doing a bad job here holding the camera and also trying to get video of myself with the main camera. It's not fun. Anyway, yeah, so I just shared with the people that the old lawsuit is done with SXSBlog, so we're good there. Read the statements, and then also just kind of reconfirm with the people that, you know, our foot's back on the gas, big dog.
Heck yeah, that's what we like to hear.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
So I was just...
Now all that stuff will be behind us.
Yeah.
Keep moving forward.
And I was also saying I wish you were here with me to make the announcement, but all I got's a seatbelt, so...
Sorry about that. I'll be home tonight, though, so...
Just also said to all the people that have been supportive since the beginning, thank you. And, you know, the Patreon list is rolling right now, too.
Awesome. That's what we like to hear. So, we're done with this video.
That's it, dude. She's outroed. We're done.
We got a video out. All right. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it was a good one.
Well, it's just a lot of talking and a little bit of working. I found a leaking brake hose on my left front, so I'm overnighting a fresh brake line, and we should be good for Pastranas. I announced that, too.
Oh, I was going to say, did we know where we're going? Okay, sweet, yeah. Everybody's been asking me what we're doing for the weekend. I'm like, I can't really tell you what we're doing, but it's going to be pretty big, so no, I can't go there.
Yeah, it rhymes with Bavis Best Brahma Bland.
Hell yeah, that's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. But all right, hey, have fun at golf, and to everyone floating on the screen, thank you. But thanks, Frankie J, for sticking with us, dude. R3, baby, we're doing it.
Hey, you guys know the deal. R3 out. Bye!
Oh, hey, see ya! Bye, buddy.
Later.